I married Ali when I was 22 years old. He was kind, calm, and hardworking. I believed he loved me very much. We lived in a small house near his parents. His family visited often, especially his older sister, Sana. At first, Sana was sweet to me. She smiled and brought small gifts. She called me little sister. I felt happy because I thought she liked me. I tried my best to respect her and help her when she came to our house. But after some months, I noticed small changes. Sana asked strange questions. Where is Ali? Why did he come home late? Who called you yesterday? Her voice sounded soft, but her eyes looked cold. One evening, Ali came home angry. He did not smile. He did not kiss my forehead like always. Why didn't you tell me you met a man at the market? He asked. I was shocked. What man? I said. Sana saw you talking to someone. She said you were laughing. I felt my heart beat fast. Ali, I talked to the vegetable seller. He asked about prices. That is all. Ali looked confused, but he said nothing more. That night, he slept without holding my hand. After that day, small problems started growing. Sana visited more often. She whispered things to Ali when I was not there. Sometimes they stopped talking when I entered the room. One afternoon I heard Sana say, "Brother, I only want to protect you. Some women are not what they show." I felt tears in my eyes. I wanted to scream, but I stayed quiet. Ali began to check my phone. He asked many questions. Who is this? Why did you smile today? Why did you dress nicely? I felt like a stranger in my own home. One night he said, Sana would never lie to me. She loves me. Those words hurt more than anything. He trusted his sister more than his wife. I looked at him and said softly, "And don't I love you too?" He did not answer. A small lie had entered our house. It was quiet. It was slow, but it was powerful. And I did not know how to fight it. Days turned into weeks. The house felt colder. Ali no longer told me about his work. He no longer laughed with me in the kitchen. Our meals became silent. Sana continued her visits. She always acted kind in front of me. "How are you, dear?" she would say with a smile. But when Ali was alone with her, his face changed. He looked serious and worried. One evening, Ali came home very late. I waited for him with dinner on the table. The food became cold. When he finally arrived, I asked gently, "Where were you?" He looked at me with sharp eyes. "Why? Are you worried? Or are you checking me like you check other men?" His words cut my heart. "I have never betrayed you," I said. He laughed without happiness. "Sana told me she saw you again. This time near the bakery. With the same man." I felt weak. Ali, the bakery owner, is old. He is like my father. But Ali shook his head. "Why are people talking about you?" "Who is talking?" I cried. He stayed silent. That night, I cried alone in the bathroom. I looked at my face in the mirror. I asked myself, why does he not believe me? The next day, Sana came again. She brought sweets. She hugged Ali and said, "Brother, I only want peace for you." Then she looked at me and said quietly, "Some women know how to act innocent." I wanted to tell Ali everything. I wanted to say, "Your sister is lying." But I was afraid. I did not want to create more problems. Ali began sleeping on the sofa. He stopped touching my hand. He stopped calling me by my sweet name. One afternoon I tried again. "Ali," I said softly, "please look at me. Do you truly believe I would hurt you?" He did not look at me. I don't know what to believe. Those words were heavier than any insult. Doubt is like poison. It enters slowly. It destroys love quietly. I felt alone, even though I was married. And the worst pain was not the lie. The worst pain was that my husband chose to believe it. One day, something unexpected happened. I went to the market in the afternoon. I needed vegetables and rice. As I walked past the bakery, I heard voices behind me. It was Sana. She was talking to a neighbor. "Yes, I told my brother she talks to men," Sana said. "If he leaves her, he will come back to our family. She changed him." My hands started shaking. The neighbor asked, "But did you really see anything wrong?" Sana laughed softly. "No. But he trusts me. That is enough." My heart broke into pieces. I stepped forward. Why are you doing this? I asked. Sana looked shocked. You heard that? Yes, I said, tears in my eyes. Why? She crossed her arms. Because after you came, my brother changed. He listens to you. He spends less time with us. So you want to destroy my marriage? I asked. She said nothing. I ran home with tears falling down my face. That evening, when Ali came home, I said, we need to talk. He looked tired. About what? About the truth. I told him everything. I told him what I heard at the market. I told him about the lies. My voice was shaking. At first, he did not believe me. Then suddenly his phone rang. It was the same neighbor. She said, Ali, I think you should know something. I heard Sana saying she made things up about your wife. Ali became very quiet. After the call, he sat down slowly. Is it true? He whispered. Yes, I said. I never lied to you. He covered his face with his hands. I trusted her, he said. And you did not trust me, I answered softly. Silence filled the room. For the first time in many weeks, he looked at me with clear eyes. I am sorry, he said. But sorry felt small. Very small. Trust, once broken, is not easy to fix. And even when the truth comes out, the pain does not disappear quickly. The truth was finally out. Sana stopped visiting our house. Ali spoke to her angrily. Their relationship changed. But something inside me had also changed. Ali tried to be kind again. He brought flowers. He helped in the kitchen. He tried to hold my hand at night. But I felt different. One evening he said, please forgive me. I was blind. I looked at him and asked, why was it easier to believe a lie than to believe your wife? He had no answer. Days passed. We talked more. He admitted his mistake. He said he was afraid of losing his family. He said he was confused. I listened. But deep in my heart, I knew something important. Love without trust is weak. One morning, I stood in front of the mirror again. This time, I did not see a weak woman. I saw someone who survived pain quietly. I told Ali, I need time. I need respect. And I need you to trust me, not because I ask, but because you choose to. He nodded. Slowly, we started rebuilding. Not like before, but more carefully. Ali stopped listening to rumors. He spoke directly to me. We promised to never let a third person enter our marriage again. Sometimes healing is not loud. It is slow. It is quiet. And sometimes forgiveness is not for the other person. It is for your own peace. I learned something important. A sister's lie almost destroyed my marriage. But it also taught me my value. If someone truly loves you, they will protect you, not doubt you. And if they fail, you must remember who you are. Because no lie is stronger than truth. And no marriage can survive without trust.